And we have the pleasure this morning to kick off the summit with conferring of SKOCH Orders of Merit. And I have the pleasure of sharing my screen. Let me invite Mr. Hukum Singh Meena, Additional Secretary, Department of Land Resources, Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, for National Generic Document Registration System. Mr. Meena. Well, we move on to the next one, and we'll have the pleasure of interacting with Mr. Meena in our inaugural session. So, thank you very much, Ms. Meena, for joining us. And now invite Mr. Naveen Jakar, Assistant Director General, Department of Telecommunications, Ministry of Communications, Government of India, Haryana LSC, for COVID-19 Quarantine Alert System. Jakar. Mr. S. Satyaprakash, District Planning Officer from Anapuza, District Administration, for Karutham Kurunin, Care Our Kids. Ms. Nandini K.R., Chief Executive Officer from District Administration, Ballari, for Bala Chaitanya Children Wellness Centers.
Mr. Dhanjal, are you able to hear my voice now?
Could you identify yourself, please, as I can hear?
I am Hukum Singh Meena, Additional Secretary in the Department of Land Resources.
Please.
So, thank you very much, Mr. Gursan Dhanjalji. I am honored, really I am honored to receive this merit of certificate from SKOCH group on this morning. And briefly I will introduce that this initiative we have started in the year of 16-17 and is one of the important initiatives to unlock the economy of the country, in the sense that any business you want to start in the country, you require at least a piece of land, and for that you require conversion of land. So in this, our endeavor is that to set the global benchmark for registration system in the country. And not only that, we have tried to reduce the cost of registration, the processing of the registration, and of course number of visits which are required from both from industry as well as citizen. And I'm happy to share that we have evaluation cum impact assessment study from the World Bank. They have stated that the number of processes which were required earlier was 9, which has been reduced to 6 in the country, and the cost which have been incurred was 7.5% in the previous system. Now it is 6.5 to 5.45 across the country. And the amazing things which we have received the result, because we have got it evaluated by 2 independent agencies, that the revenue increase more than 20%. That is about 20,000 crores in a year. And we spent on only 4 crores in the development of the software and 12 crore for training our sub-registrar officials across the country, which is spreading length and breadth of the country, and they are all total 1,225. And it is self-sustaining in the sense that the officers who are supposed to man it, they have been trained and they are operating the system and everything. And most of the offices which are there in the system, which require to complete the process of your registration, they are all about 6-7 in number. They have been integrated to each other, and only thing that you have to fill up the information in the sub-registrar officials in the department portal, and the other information which are required, like your dues of electricity, your dues of water city, your dues of if any income tax is paid, anything which is required, that your ownership details, everything will be automatically extracted from the concerned portal. That is that you need not to go any office to complete your registration process. It has been successfully rolled out in 19 states out of 36 state and UTs in the country. And so far we have already, I have the MIS system. I have the information of till today. It has been already completed in all respect in 1,066 registrar offices, and more than 35 lakhs documents have been already registered across the country, collecting about more than 20,000 crore revenue. So that is all, and now I wish that it will be rolled out across the country by the end of March 2023. It has been already honored by several awards by different organizations, including Prime Minister Award for Excellence in Public Administration, the Digital India Award 2020 given by Honorable President, the International Award, that is Geospatial Excellence Award for Land Administration, which was given in the Amsterdam. Our country has been ranked number 1 in the world as far as this registration process and the land governance are concerned. So this is a good initiative, and I hope that most of the states are on board, and already now we are planning to roll out in the next year in another next month, another 6 to 8 states. And it has been accepted so much so that in most of the states it has been launched by the Honorable CM, and from our side it has been launched by the Honorable Minister of Rural Development. You might be remembering that it has been so appealing that our Honorable Prime Minister has given reference in his speech in the budget announcement, and there was a post-budget webinar wherein it was an important parameter, and by expert empowered committee which was there for assess the Prime Minister Award for Excellence in Administration, they have assessed that this is one of the most impactful reform in the country which has been undertaken since decade. So this is very initially it was started with a very small scale, but of course during the period it has taken a very big role to play in the country, especially for the economic growth of the country. And I have given detailed presentation while in the initial assessment of this award, and it is my expectation that most of the states will complete this process by the end of 2023. And while designing, I was heading the committee when it was developed in 2016-17, and it started rolling from 17 to 18. Because there is a large scale mapping of the data across the sectors. And while designing this software, we tried to set the global benchmark that it is one of the best software application that it will take the country to the top in the world. So once it, of course, I do admit that it has been not completed. It takes slightly longer period because you have to connect the income tax database, especially the PAN card and the TDS deduction with the registration office, which is not a very simple job. Initially, you have to fill up all the rates, circle rates, the valuation of the property,
point is
individual projects. So it's a very comprehensive exercise which takes place, which has to take place before it is being implemented in a particular region. Right. So initially it takes slightly longer time, but once it is completed, it is excellent in the sense that no other country has such an exhaustive system, especially for registration of property. Especially my compliment to the SKOCH group for taking up this subject as in this forum, and especially spreading the awareness among the citizens of this country. I hope that this will give an impetus to the department especially for implementing it, and especially its outreach to the citizen of this country. Thank you very much, and thank you, Mr. Gusanji and your team, your colleague. They have supported me like anything. Thank you very much.
Congratulations once again, and in the next session we will have an opportunity to interact. We would like to find out as to what has been the impact of not only these activities that is done by the land governance, including this. Thank you very much. We have Mr. Jakhar with us, or we move on?
Good morning, respected sir. Am I audible?
Yes, Mr. Jakhar. Good morning.
So, thank you so much for recognizing the COVID-19 quarantine alert system, for the semi-finals and providing us with the SKOCH Merit Award. Somehow my video is not starting, but I'll just share my thoughts which have gone behind in the conceptualization and the implementation of this COVID-19 quarantine alert system for the country. When this COVID-19 pandemic wave just started, the state government and the district administration, they started developing their in-house applications, and those in-house applications were rolled out on the smartphones of the users. And then using the GPS technology, they were trying to track the patients whether they were following the quarantine norms or not. But then we realized that we need to have a comprehensive solution at the national level, and which should not only be useful for the smartphones but also for the feature phones. So we designed this COVID-19 quarantine alert system, which does not require any app to be installed on any smartphone. It basically uses the back end of the telecom technologies and the location based services of the telecom network for calculating the approximate location of the target, and to ensure that whether he is breaching the geofence or not. This was done during the first, second and third wave of the COVID pandemic. And when during the second wave of the COVID pandemic, what happened, due to the outbreak of the Delta variant, suddenly the oxygen demand supply that rose exponentially. We were having GPS fitted trucks, but somehow there were no API level integration of those trucks at the national level interface. So again, our team took the challenge, and we designed the back end of this oxygen tracking system also. That is the oxygen digital tracking system. We ensured that we were able to track the real time movement of the truck every 15 minutes. The information was captured and shared with the concerned district administration and the state government authorities, so that they could plan in a proactive manner to which hospital they wanted to send the supply of the oxygen. And within within a span of 7 to 8 days, we were able to completely handle the pan India supply of the oxygen level. So this is how CQS has evolved itself, and we hope to see that if we face any disaster in the near future, we'll be able to basically evacuate our citizens in a very proactive manner using the telecom technologies. Thank you so much for rewarding CQS this SKOCH award in 2022.
An excellent.
I'm feeling honored. Thank you.
Congratulations. We have Mr. Satyaprakash, District Planning Officer from Alappuzha. Nandini KR, Chief Executive Officer from Ballari District. Bala Chaitanya Wellness Centers. Dr. Owais Ahmed Rana, Deputy Commissioner from District Administration, Bandipur, Panchayat Development Index. Mr. Rajendra Kumar Katara, Collector, District Administration, Bijapur, production of chili by the community. District Administration, Bokaro, District Commissioner, Mr. Kuldeep Chaudhary for Swanidhi Yojana. District Administration, Bongaigaon, District Collector, Dr. M.S. Lakshmi Priya for Project Saubhagya. Sampurna, again from District Administration from Bongaigaon, Dr. M.S. Lakshmi Priya, District Collector. From District Administration, Kachar, Kirti Jali, District Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner for Water Conservation. District Administration, Coimbatore, Dr. G.S. Samiran, District Collector. Namma Kovai, District Administration, Pooch Behar. Mr. Pawan Kadyan, District Magistrate for livelihood strengthening of women SHG members through poultry farming. District Administration, Deoria, District Magistrate, Mr. Ash Ranjan, Prashashan Janata Ke Dwar for digital financial literacy through Amar Bank, Amar Dwar, District Administration, Dhamtari, Mr. Padam Singh Almad.
नमस्कार टीम स्कॉच। हम लोगों ने कोविड पीरियड में डिजिटल पेमेंट फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन के लिए काम किया, काफी अच्छा। हमारा जो जिला में करीब 370 ग्राम पंचायतें हैं और 640 विलेज हैं, और इसमें करीब 45% जो एरिया है वो पूरे फॉरेस्ट से घिरा हुआ है, हमारा टाइगर रिजर्व एरिया भी आता है इसमें। तो करीब 10 किलोमीटर के अंदर पे कोई बैंक नहीं है। उन एरिया में हम लोगों ने बैंक सखी और बीएलई एसएचजी वुमेन्स के साथ फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन के लिए काम किया। इसमें खास तौर पे जो बैंक सखी हम लोगों ने बनाया और हमारी जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की एनआरएलएम टीम है उनके साथ इसको कन्वर्जेंस किया है। और उसके बाद कियोस्क जो मॉडल होती है इसके साथ एनआरएलएम के जो बैंक सखी है उसको करीब 68,000 के रूप में उनको पर मंथ उसको देने की हमने उसमें काम किया। और दूसरी उसमें माइक्रो एटीएम और पॉस मशीन के साथ इनको एसएचजी वुमेन एसएचजी बैंक सखी और वीएलई जो और सीएससी कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर के साथ इसको इंक्लूड किया। और हमने जगह जगह पे बैंक पॉइंट बना के इनको ट्रेनिंग भी दिया है। वीएलई मॉडल और जो हमारी आरसेटी है इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑफ रूरल बैंकिंग जो फाइनेंस के साथ इनको इंक्लूड किया। और जो पर्टिकुलर जहां जहां पर 10 किलोमीटर के दायरे से बैंक नहीं थे या हमारे बीसी नहीं थे उन जगहों पे हमने पॉइंट करके इनको ट्रेनिंग दिया है। और इसमें जो उनकी एसएचजी की या जो ग्रामीणों के खाते बंद थे उसको हम लोगों ने चालू कराया और ग्रामीण क्षेत्र में पूरी बैंकिंग फाइनेंस का जो सुविधा हम लोग दिलवाया। इसमें जो विशेष जो हमारे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया के प्लान थे जैसे पीएमएवाई प्रधानमंत्री आवास योजना, मनरेगा, पीएमजेजेवाई, पीएमजेडीवाई, पीएमएवाई मतलब प्रधानमंत्री सुरक्षा योजना, अटल पेंशन, प्रधानमंत्री श्रम योगी मानधन योजना, प्रधानमंत्री जो जन आरोग्य है, इस तरह के जो मेजर हमारे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के थे, ई श्रम कार्ड, पेंशन योजना, आपके छात्रवृत्ति, डिजिटल सर्टिफिकेट, ये सारे चीजों को हमने इंक्लूड किया। और हमारे जो कोविड पीरियड में भी हमारे गांव के आम जनता को सभी लाभ हमने दिया है, जिसके परिणाम यह है कि आपका जो फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन था जो उसको साकार किया हमने जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की थी। ग्राम स्तर पर जो सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप के माध्यम से सारे इंडिविजुअल खातों को हमने ठीक करवाया। पैसा निकालने के लिए और जमा करने के लिए गांव वालों को दिक्कत होती थी तो बीसी सखी और जो बीएलई और सीएससी थे उनके माध्यम से डायरेक्ट बेनिफिट हमने उनको पूरे गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया और सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के सारे जो स्कीम्स का इनको डायरेक्ट हमने बेनिफिट दिलवाया। नियमित रूप से जो अनियमित रूप से जो खातों में ऋण वगैरह थी उसको हमने कंटिन्यू करवाया। और इसके बाद जो बीमा के क्लेम्स वगैरह थे या पीएमजेजेवाई के क्लेम्स थे इनको नियमित रूप से दिलवाया। आवर्ती खाते, समावर्ती खाते हैं इनको कराया, जिसके कारण जो हमारा फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन है, फाइनेंशियल लिटरेसी है और सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट है, ये सारे चीजें हमने उसमें कराया। इस योजना को हमने अप्रैल 2019 से लागू किया था और करीब 90 हमारे एरिया में बीसी सखी थे जो करीब 590 ग्राम में काम किया। और करीब सारी जो योजनाओं मिला के 2 वर्ष में जो बीएलई और एसएचजी थे इन लोगों ने 56 करोड़ 14 लाख रुपए का प्रोजेक्शन ग्रामीणों को पहुंचाया है। थैंक यू।
बहुत बहुत बढ़िया काम किया आपने। आपके काम को और बढ़ावा मिले यही हम दुआ करते हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए।
Good morning, all the distinguished guests. Congratulations on receiving this Order of Merit. Thanks to the SKOCH team for recognizing our initiative from Coimbatore district in Tamil Nadu. Coimbatore is already very well known for philanthropic people and very inclusive businesses. So this project Namakova is bringing all the philanthropists and the businesses, government and the people in a single forum so as to ensure a citizen-centric governance in this emerging city. Thank you so much. I would not take much more time as all the other guests are waiting. Thanks and congratulations to all present here.
Congratulations. Dr. Venu Raj, District Collector, District Administration, Ernakulam for Pratyusha. Mr. Naman Priyesh Lakra, Deputy Commissioner from Giridih for RT-PCR Result Management. Malnutrition Free District, Kalla Kurichi, District Collector, Mr. P.N. Sridhar. Mo Upakari Bagicha from District Administration, Kandamal. Mr. Ashish Ishwar Patil, Collector and District Magistrate. Ms. Varnali Deka, Deputy Commissioner from Kokrajhar. Innovations and Jan Bhagidari in the implementation of Ocean Abhiyan. Pranali Deka, innovations and convergences in one district, one product. Pranali ji, can you hear me?
Gee, yes, I can hear you. I was told there were three, so I told Shivam that I'll speak in the end after all the three.
Okay. Then we'll move on to the next one as well, which is COVID-19 vaccination management. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dhanjal ji. And I convey my sincere gratitude and appreciation to Mr. Sameer Kochar, Mr. Dhanjal, and the entire SKOCH team. It is always, every year, it is a great motivator for all of us to apply for these awards, and we also get to hear of the initiatives of other districts, state level departments, and various government of India departments. Currently, ODOP, one district, one product, and Portion, these are all priority areas of Honorable Prime Minister. And in the state, COVID had, in 2020, 2021, we had a very tough time due to COVID, and then we had to overcome, various pockets of resistance in various parts of the district. So these projects are all about how we could, within the limited resources, optimize our resources and achieve desired results. So thank you so much for this recognition to all of you at SKOCH. Thank you. My colleague Posha is also here. She's joined this ceremony, and I would like to thank all my colleagues also. They have put in magnificent work in in all of these three projects. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Pranali, and congratulations to you and the entire team.
Thank you.
Mr. Prasad Sankhpal, Disaster Management Officer from District Administration, Kolhapur.
Hello, sir.
Public Address System.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for giving us this opportunity. Just I would like to quote few words. As we are aware that disaster system and disaster management machinery is the important phenomena in current scenario, current days. We have developed this centralized public address system in Kolhapur district, and this is our innovative project, and this is the unique one for entire India. We have developed a GSM based centralized public address system through which we are reaching to the last citizen of my district during any kind of disaster situation. We have used this system very effectively during the flood situation last year in 2021, and also we have used a very effectively during the COVID pandemic also. We have made a very important use for the vaccination drive of COVID-19, and I am very thankful to you, the SKOCH team, who have given us the opportunity to put this entire project in front of entire country. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations. Collector cum District Magistrate, Mr. Pushpendra Singh Meena from Kundagaon. For project Nangatpila and Maya Madai. Dr. Jayashree P. Krishnan, District Collector, District Administration Nanded. Dr. Vipin Itankar, District Magistrate and Collector for Decentralized Food Waste Management System.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is Municipal Commissioner Sunil Lahane here. There are n number of nalas in Nanded city which emerge from various points and meet the Godavari river, which flows from center of the Nanded city. These nalas are polluting the Godavari river, and to overcome this problem, we have moved for treatment of this wastewater with new technology. There are decentralized prefabricated wastewater treatment system which can be shifted easily at any given point. It requires very less space. For example, treating of 1 lakh liter, you need only 200 square feet of space. This is totally natural treatment and no chemical is used. The system is totally controlled by PLC, so very low manpower is required. Installation time is also very less. We can set up system just within 1 month. After treatment, after treatment of this wastewater, the parameters we have checked about pH, oil and grease, BOD, COD, TSS, These are according to the norms given by Central Pollution Control Board and State Pollution Control Board. This is MBBR technology. Previously, this was invented invented by Norwegian technologists in late 80s or 1990. Nowadays, we can spend only 30 lakh rupees to treat 1 lakh liter per day wastewater. This water is being used for gardening, washing the streets, building and constructions, washing of vehicles, and we have much overcome this problem of pollution in Nanded city. Thank you.
Well, congratulations. It's been a wonderful implementation. Thank you for joining. Mr. Varun Ranjan, Deputy Commissioner from Pakur, Kutu Galang Kalyan Trust, a micro enterprise of PVT women.
Very good morning to all. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, actually, I'm representing Mr. Varun Ranjan, the Deputy Commissioner of Pakur. Sir, Gutu Galang Kalyan Trust. First of all, we are really glad and happy to receive the Order of Merit in the SKOCH Summit. Sir, Gutu Galang Kalyan Trust is the first registered trust of PVTG community under the Indian Trust Act 1861, and we are really happy to say that when we started this Gutu Galang Kalyan Trust, it was just a small group of PVTG family, and now we are running it and covering approx 5,000 farmers from the region of Rajmahal Hills. And so Gutu Galang Kalyan Trust's main objective is to provide the rice bags under the Dakia scheme, which is run under the Department of Public Good and Consumer Affairs. And also, Gutu Galang Kalyan Trust is working for the people, and it acts like a bridge gap between the forward and backward linkages. And the people of the community, the PVTG community, which is considered as one of the most deprived community in the society, and we are really happy to work for the people. And Gutu Galang Kalyan Trust is really honored and very thankful to the whole panelists to just give us an opportunity to speak in front of in such a platform. I'm really thankful on behalf of all the team, and thank you once again. All the best to all.
Congratulations. Mr. Ujjwal Kumar Bhai Mayatra, District Collector from Panchmahal, Chitta Bike Express.
Good morning, sir. I am Dr. Hemant Patel, representing on behalf of the collector, sir. I would like to thank the SKOCH for providing this opportunity to encash our innovation at a national level. I would be very brief about the initiative and what it has helped in scaling up. This initiative was just to address the COVID vaccination delivery at the last mile, considering the district challenges of the hilly terrain and the festive season and sowing season during the Diwali time, to reach to all the eligible cohort in a speedy and efficient manner. And this is a very compact unit of vaccine service delivery, which has helped in reaching to the far-flung areas at a speedier rate, considering the larger team that was used earlier. This model was also replicated in the 3 other districts of the Gujarat state. Moreover, the government of Gujarat themselves has adopted and modified model of this as a mobile medical unit. So this has been scaled up by the government of Gujarat from the learnings of this. I would like to thank again SKOCH for providing us this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dr. Singh Chandra Shekhar, District Magistrate from Patna, Model 24/7 COVID vaccination.
जी नमस्कार, मैं चंद्रशेखर सिंह बोल रहा हूँ। कोविड वैक्सीनेशन पूरे देश में हुआ था और बहुत ही अच्छे से हुआ था। हम लोगों का जो स्पेशल था वो ये कि हम लोगों ने शुरू में ही कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर के कुछ स्पेशल सेंटर्स हम लोगों ने बनाया और उसमें हमारा 24/7 कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर इंक्लूड था। पटना चूंकि कैपिटल टाउन है और बहुत ह्यूज डिमांड थी, और जो इन्फेक्टेड एरिया था हमारा स्टेट का, उसमें पटना का कंट्रीब्यूशन 25% अराउंड था, और जो डेथ हुई थी वो भी पटना का कंट्रीब्यूशन से बहुत ज्यादा था, बहुत ज्यादा प्रभावित क्षेत्र था पटना। तो उसको देखते हुए हम लोगों के लिए वैक्सीनेशन बहुत बड़ी चुनौती थी, और डिमांड बहुत ज्यादा थी, क्योंकि लोग प्रभावित अधिक थे, तो बहुत ज्यादा डिमांड थी और उतना हम लोग उसको सर्व नहीं कर पा रहे थे। इसको देखते हुए हम लोगों ने स्पेशल कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर बनाया, और कुल 16 हम लोगों ने पूरे टाउन में बड़े सेंटर्स बनाया। एक सेंटर्स की हमारी कैपेसिटी 200 हुआ करती थी। हम लोगों ने बड़े बड़े सेंटर यूनिवर्सिटीज में, केंद्रीय विद्यालय में, इस प्रकार के बिल्डिंग्स में बनाए, और लगभग 3000 कैपेसिटी पर डे पर सेंटर हम लोगों ने किया, और डिमांड जो थी उसको हम लोगों ने मीट करने का प्रयास किया। और जो स्पेशल कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर्स थे उसको टाइमिंग के हिसाब से भी हम लोगों ने मैनेज किया। जो वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन हमारी थी उसकी डिमांड थी कि ऑफिस टाइम के बाद वो लोग टीका लेना चाह रहे थे, उसको देखते हुए हम लोगों ने 24/7 सेंटर शुरू किए, और उसके बाद 9 to 9 सेंटर्स भी कुछ शुरू किए। और इसमें जो बाकी जगहों पर लोग काम कर रहे हैं उसके अलावा भी हमारे जो वर्किंग पॉपुलेशन है, टेम्पो चलाते हैं, रिक्शा चलाते हैं, इस तरह के काम करते हैं, डेली बेसिस काम करते हैं, उन लोगों के लिए भी ज्यादा जरूरी था कि वो लोग ऑफिस टाइम के बाद या काम के बाद आकर के ले सकें, कोविड का टीका ले सकें। इसको देखते हुए हम लोगों ने 24/7 और 9 to 9 सेंटर्स, कुल 16 स्पेशल सेंटर्स चलाए हम लोगों ने। तो कोविड वैक्सीनेशन मैनेजमेंट में द रोल ऑफ स्पेशल कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर हमारा जो है उसमें 24/7 कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर्स था, और इसका जो कंट्रीब्यूशन हम लोगों का था लगभग 80 लाख हम लोगों ने डोजेज जो है वो किए, एडमिनिस्टर किए, और उसमें से हम लोगों ने देखा 18,83,000 डोजेज जो है स्पेशल कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर से दिए गए, और पूरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट का हम लोग देखें तो 23.51% होता है, और अर्बन पॉपुलेशन का देखें तो मोर देन 50%, 52.18% ये वैक्सीन टीका लोगों ने इस कोविड वैक्सीनेशन, स्पेशल कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर से लिया। तो बहुत अच्छा इसका कंट्रीब्यूशन रहा पूरे हमारे वैक्सीनेशन ड्राइव में, और इसका इफेक्ट हुआ कि बहुत जल्दी बिफोर टाइम हम लोगों ने पूरे जो हमारी पॉपुलेशन थी उसको वैक्सीनेट कर दिया, और जो थर्ड वेव आई उसका प्रभाव बहुत ही कम रहा लाइक अदर सिटीज। लेकिन ये चैलेंज था सबको विद इन द टाइम वैक्सीनेट करना, और उसको देखते हुए, लोगों की डिमांड को देखते हुए हम लोगों ने स्पेशल कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर बनाया, और उसमें हमारा 24/7 कोविड वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर भी इंक्लूड था, और स्कॉच टीम ने इसको रिकॉग्नाइज किया है। हम बहुत धन्यवाद देते हैं, बहुत आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।
बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपके काम के और सराहना। डॉक्टर नितिन बंसल, डिस्ट्रिक्ट मैजिस्ट्रेट फ्रॉम प्रतापगढ़, वन डिस्ट्रिक्ट वन प्रोडक्ट स्कीम, आमला प्रोडक्ट्स। डॉक्टर बंसल, please unmute yourself. Bansal, can you hear me?
Yeah, this is not mine. This is
Okay. Sure. We'll come back to you. Ms. Kavita Ramu, District Collector, District Administration, Pudukkottai, for Aran Movement.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kavita here, District Collector Pudukkottai. I firstly thank SKOCH for this honor and recognizing us through this order of merit, sir. I would like to very briefly talk about the Aran movement. Aran in Tamil means a protective wall. So this movement typically aims to help and offer support to children and young people in respect of their rights, needs, safety and protection, and also to handhold them in their various activities in respect of their physical and mental health, their academic career, sexual and reproductive health, and if there are any issues at their homes and so on. We have formed several teams at the block and district levels, sir. And the target audience being, as I already mentioned, children and youngsters below 25 years. The base of the movement is to be conducting awareness programs on a weekly basis. And we have also trained the teachers to aid and support the students and children, and also sensitize them as to how they should approach children with special needs and special attention that they rightly deserve. So we have formed helplines, both an exclusive WhatsApp number and a toll-free number, and children are open and more forthcoming now to voice out their problems and their challenges, especially the rural school children, especially the government school children who have not had an outlet so far to express their grievances, sir. We have trained teachers in respect of child rights, safety, gender parity, mental health, legal and academic support. As I already mentioned, the helpline has also been formed, and we have about 3.4 lakh students and students, both school and colleges, have taken the ARN pledge, where they have reiterated their rights and their duties and responsibilities, and they have said that they will stand for their equality and rights, sir. So this is just about the ARN movement. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Dr. Mahendra Kalyankar, District Magistrate and District Collector, District Administration, Raigad, Sapta Sutri Program. Dr. Arun Mahesh Babu, Collector and District Magistrate from Rajkot, for Step Towards Inclusion, first ever batch of LGBTQ plus community in skill ecosystem of Gujarat. Dr. Mahesh Babu. The next one also goes to Rajkot for Swayam Siddha. Yet another one for Rajkot, Mukhya Mantri Bal Seva Yojana. Shivam Verma, District Collector from District Administration, Shiopur, transformation of Dubri Village. The next one also goes to the District Administration, Shiopur, for promoting people's participation in Poshan Abhiyan. Mr. Pulkit Garg, Chief Development Officer, District Administration, Siddharth Nagar, for ODOP Kala Namak Rice. Mr. Garg. Mr. B. Murugesh, Chairman, Collector and Chairman, District Rural Development Agency, Tiruvannamalai, District Administration. Catch the Rain Campaign. Scientific Water Conservation from District Administration, Tiruvarur, District Collector, E. Gayatri Krishnan.
Good morning, everybody. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much for selecting our project for the prestigious SKOCH Order of Merit. I would like to thank each and every one of you. And very briefly, very quickly, I would like to just highlight a couple of points about our project. So Tiruvarur is one of the delta districts of Kaveri River, and our district has a unique problem where during the rains we have floods, and during the summer season we typically experience a lot of drought and lack of water. So what we thought was that we could probably have a more of a scientific approach to water conservation. We have various departments doing a lot of things towards improving our water systems, but we were not getting enough results because they were all kind of disjointed and working as silos. So what we tried was we integrated everything, and using our engineers, our environmental engineers, and we did an assessment of the entire district's water networks and groundwater systems, and then we identified which are the areas which we need water recharging structures and which are the areas which need more water harvesting structures. And so accordingly, we classified all the firkas as safe, critical, semi-critical, overused, overexploited, and things like that. And some were saline firkas, which we really could not do anything. And for the remaining firkas, what we did was that we devised two kinds of approaches. One is a water harvesting approach, whereby wherever there was excess water, we tried to harvest all of those water, and without letting it just result in a flood, we were able to channelize it, and then we were able to use it productively to irrigate more areas and improve our agriculture. And at the same time, we also had some water recharging structures and more of rainwater catching oriented areas in the water lagging, the areas which are lacking in water and which are typically experiencing drought. So in those areas, we planned such structures, and as a result, what happened was that when the heaviest of monsoons happened last year, we were not much affected by floods. We had very minimal floods, and also during the summers, we were able to manage it without much of droughts, because the water levels had significantly grown up and the groundwater table had risen across the district, and we were also able to irrigate areas which had typically not received irrigation in a long time, and due to planned systematized desilting and opening up of canals and channels and river water canals, and we were able to do some typically wherever it required small civil works and other things. And because it was done as a holistic thing, villages where there was no water, no irrigation for years together were able to receive water, and they were also able to do one season, extra season of paddy, and the water level in the other areas also had risen up, and the overused or overcritical areas were brought back into semi-critical, and some of the critical or semi-critical areas were brought out into safe forecasts. So that is basically what we did in our district, and this was appreciated at the state level, and also we had the state team visiting us and learning our systems for replication across systems. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayur Dikshit, District Magistrate from Uttarkashi, solar energy based irrigation scheme for hilly areas. Next one, Uttarkashi. Response.
Audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible. SKOCH team, can you spotlight Mr. Dikshit? Dikshit, we are losing you. Can he be spotlighted? SKOCH team, is he with us?
Sir, Murugesh here, Collector Tirunamalai, sir.
Okay, Mr. Murugesh, please go ahead. SKOCH team, can he be spotlighted?
Thank you, sir. Thanks. Opportunity given to us, sir. Will not take much time at my regular college, sir. Yes, am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
I am spotlighted, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are. Can hear you.
Sir, I am audible, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for giving the opportunity, sir. First of all, it's all started the cash grain campaign under National Water Mission, sir, to harvest and conserve the rainwater. The motive is to catch every drop of water to achieve self-sufficiency in our water. Basically, thermoelectrics is labeled as most exploited underwater categories. So, what the disorganization has desired that 1,021 were created in 541 panchayat, village panchayats within 30 days in 12/8/2021 to 10/9/2020 at the estimate cost of around 2 crores. So this was recognized by our state administration, and we have created a world record, and we given appreciation certificate from the 4 world record agencies. So apart from that, not only this we have initiated, sir. Other than that, boulder check dam, community dug well, farm pond, individual wells, percolation pond, all such initiatives done, sir. Due to this initiative, I have to say proudly, sir. The scientifically proved that some 3 feet of groundwater level has increased in our districts, sir. So this is the achievement in our districts as far as Tirunelveli district is concerned. And again, I thank the SKOCH team for giving us the opportunity and motivating us to do such.
Congratulations to you as well as the entire team. Mr. Chanchal Rana, Collector and District Magistrate from Balangi. Jal Shakti Abhiyan for Sustainable Water Management and Climate Blue and Livelihood.
Good morning, Dr. Dhanjal, and I'll really thank Dr. Dhanjal and Samir Kocherji for guiding us and for this recognition in this SKOCH Order of Merit. So as you know, this Jal Shakti Abhiyan under the Government of India program and the state government initiatives, Balangir has actually been a drought-prone, migration-prone region of the KBK region of the Odisha. And under the Jal Shakti Abhiyan, I'll be very brief, sir. The water table management was done. Automatic groundwater recording stations were set up in all blocks, and then the action plan was made for every block and urban local body which was there. There was a convergence of schemes from from almost all departments, right from rejuvenating the water storage structures to beautification of the same. It also included the massive NREGS works, crop diversification, where crop diversification including the promotion of non-paddy crops like cotton. In fact, Balangir has become now the largest producer of cotton in the state after these initiatives. Also, sir, the traditional practices of growing millets in the region had started, because it was a time when millets were grown massively in the region, and now almost 10,000 families are doing the millet cultivation, right from they're growing the seeds also, they have their farm seed banks as well. And other than that also, the entire the Jal Shakti Abhiyan has been made livelihood, this livelihood component has been intertwined with the Jal Shakti Abhiyan, where around 22,000 self-help groups, they have been given, they've been allotted tanks for the purpose of pisciculture and other livelihood activities. So it is actually this water management, which not only includes the water recharge structures or the rainwater harvesting structures. It is beyond that. It has taken into account the livelihood. It has taken into account scientific water management and sustainable and improved agricultural practices. And I believe with this continuous convergence of various schemes in this particular campaign over a period of 5 to 10 years, there will be a massive change in the overall water management in the district. Thank you again, Dr. Dhanjal, for giving an opportunity to present the Jal Shakti Abhiyan in Balangir district. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Sir, sir, from District Administration, Kottayam, Kerala. Can I speak?
Let me go back to Dr. Krishnan.
Good morning, sirs. First of all, let me express my thanks and happiness in being selected as the finalist of the SKOCH Order of Semi-Finalist of the SKOCH Order of Merit. And as all of us know, Kerala has been in the forefront in many of the developmental indices in the country. And the Sustainable Development Goal indices, Kerala has achieved a great advancement in most of the fields. As per the multi-dimensional poverty index released by the Niti Aayog, Kerala has 0.71% poverty, poor population, and Kottayam had a very poor, very low percentage of the poor poverty, and as per the MPI index, it was stated that Kottayam had 0% poverty. Instead of resting on this appreciation, the district administration decided to probe into the needs and necessities of the people, and critical survey of among the households proved that out of the 4,87,296 families in this district, 1,071 were extremely poor. As per the assessment of poverty, we define poverty as the presence of various deprivations and absence of capabilities, while extreme poverty is the absence of capabilities, basic necessities, and the fundamental minimum capacity to survive. Based on this concept, we developed the major 4 indices for us. We took it as the basis: the food availability, health, income, and place of residence. And based on these 4 main indices, we defined difficulty index and extreme difficulty index. For food availability, while if there are children in the family below 6 years who have severe acute malnutrition, it was a difficulty index. But if in the same family, if there are age-old people being physically or mentally challenged people who are unable to cook food or bring food from outside, destitutes depending on free food availability, etc., that is an extreme difficulty index. Regarding health also, the families having no employable members, maybe due to accidents or lost properties, etc., that is a difficulty index. While if the employable member is completely laid down and is mentally challenged, etc., it is an extremely difficult index. Regarding income, if the primary running member died or left the family and the livelihood is in disaster, it is a difficulty index. But if in the same family, the families have no re-employable members, and the family includes only senior citizens above 70 years, then it is an extremely difficult index. Regarding the place of residence also, if the people are living on encroached land beneath bridges, in marketplaces, waste dumping areas, etc., it is a difficulty index. But if they are leading a wandering life for over more than 1 year with no permanent shelter, it is considered an extremely difficult index. Based on these considerations, the families were again reassessed, and we could probe into their physical and social situations, and that is how we identified the 1,071 extremely poor families. Rather than feeling satisfied with the ranking that Kottayam has 0 poverty, we probed into these details, and we found out the ultra poor citizens, and we have we have almost completed 50% of the preparation of micro plan for each family, depending on the health status, their economic status, and their needs. If they can be re-employed, if some they can be involved in some enterprises, etc. We are providing that as livelihood, or else we will give the complete 100% support for the senior citizen family. Likewise, the micro plans are getting ready, and we are moving forward, sir.
Thank you for this feed. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, sir.
P. Gayatri Krishnan, District Collector from Tiruvallur, Scientific Water Conservation. Jaskiran Singh Modi, Senior Technical Director, National Financing Reporting Authority, Ministry of Corporate Affairs for NFRA-AQR, which is Audit Quality Review. Modi.
Thank you, sir. I'm here. Audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, Dr. Gulshanji, and to all the panelists. I'm Jaskiran Singh Modi, scientist F from National Informatics Center, and we are in the working for Ministry of Corporate Affairs, NAFRA, which is also a statutory body of MCA. So this initiative was the initiative of the NAFRA to have a faceless interface for this audit quality review. In this endeavor, we developed this application for NAFRA to have an faceless interface so that all the stakeholders of this review can have an faceless interface so that they can able to interact with the department. Actually, audit quality review has been taken against a company to review the quality of the audit by the auditor. So it can be taken up as a suo motu case, or it can be taken up as directed by the government, or it can be an outcome of the complaint. So in this process, we developed this application so that they have their in-house approval system of the documents. They can work effectively and efficiently, and team can manage the whole process without any problem. And also they can leverage these features of this application, and they should not be dependent on other applications for processing the case. So in this process, we developed the tools for the NAFRA so that they can get the response from the auditor and the auditee without any problem. So we developed a new tools for them so that they can manage the SFTP servers through their application only, and we also developed the interface for the auditor and auditee so that they can interact with the NAFRA as per the respective audit quality review, and they can able to submit all the papers, documents that is required for the review. And NAFRA even interact with the auditor and auditee through this application, and they submit the questionnaire and other documents through this application and get the comments also online. So this is a application which has been developed for the NAFRA. I'm thankful to the SKOCH team for recognizing our efforts for development of NAFRA Audit Quality Review, which is a product for the NAFRA cohort application software. Thank you, thanks a lot. On behalf of my team which worked on this application, and and the officers of the NAFRA, on behalf of the NAFRA also, I thank the SKOCH team. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you and the entire team. Thoragarh District Magistrate, Mr. Ashish Chauhan, token-based queue management system with feedback mobile app.
Namaskar, sir. My name is Gaurav Kumar, and I am representing here District Magistrate, District Administration Thoragarh, sir. And it's my honor to take this opportunity for receiving this order of merit certificates. Actually sir, किसी भी हॉस्पिटल में एक ओपीडी रूम्स पे क्राउड में हॉस्पिटल्स की जो फूड क्वालिटी और सैनिटेशन क्वालिटी को मेंटेन करना एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज होता है सर, जिसको हम लोगों ने गवर्नेंस के थ्रू टोकन बेस्ड क्यू मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम और फीडबैक मोबाइल ऐप बना करके हॉस्पिटल पे क्राउड मैनेजमेंट पे कंट्रोल किया सर। जो ओपीडी रूम्स पे जो पेशेंट्स की जो क्राउड्स बढ़ती हुई क्राउड्स को हमने मैनेज किया है 90% तक। और इससे हमारा एक फीडबैक मोबाइल ऐप जो हमने बनाया है, जिससे हमारे हॉस्पिटल्स में जो फूड मेन्यूज दिए जाते थे और जो सैनिटाइजेशन के लिए जो भी अरेंजमेंट किए जाते थे वो सारे के सारे उससे हमने ओवरकम किया था। थैंक्स, मैं स्कॉच टीम को थैंक्स कहना चाहता हूँ सर कि हमें हमारे इस प्रोजेक्ट को ऑर्गेनाइज करने का और अपॉर्चुनिटी हमें देने का पूरी एंटायर टीम को धन्यवाद। और अपनी एनआईसी की जो टीम जिन्होंने इस प्रोजेक्ट को डेवलप किया है उन सभी को मैं कांग्रेचुलेशन बोलना चाहता हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। Nitin Bansal, Chief Commercial Manager from Southern Railway, Ticketing Peripherals Management System. Bansal.
Yeah. Good morning, Dr. Gusharan Dhanjal from SKOCH. Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, I want to thank SKOCH Development Foundation for recognizing this project of Southern Railway and awarding us the Order of Merit. And I also, on this occasion, I also want to congratulate all other Order of Merit awardees and best of wishes to the semi-finalists for the final award. Regarding these two projects of Southern Railway have been identified by SKOCH Foundation for the Order of Merit. The first one, that is the TPMS system, that is the ticketing peripheral management system. It's basically an operational efficiency enhancement and asset management application which has been developed in-house by our own staff without any technical or financial help from any outside agency. As you know that ticketing system on Indian Railways is a very vast system. On Southern Railway, we provide around about 800 million passenger tickets to in an year. That comes around serving around about 25 passengers per second with the ticketing systems. So it requires a huge amount of hardware and network management systems, which are around about 15,000 on Southern Railway. Before this application, these all systems were being maintained and their record was kept manually. So through this application, we are able to integrate the full life cycle of these equipments, starting from the procurement right up to the condemnation and replacement through an IT-based application. This has helped us in maintaining of this vast network efficiently. The second project, which was the database center on Chennai station, full Indian PRS and UTS system, that is the unreserved ticketing and the reserved ticketing system, is being served by 4 data centers across India. Out of which Chennai is one of it, which serves all the systems for ticketing systems for southern India, which includes around about 6 states. This system, this data center, the previous data center was established in the year 1987 when the PRS system started in Indian Railways, and after that there was no replacement or enhancement in any of the facility which was done. Over the period, with the increase in the advancement of the technology and the increase in the number of passengers, and for that the requirement of the servers, that data center was not able to cope up with the pressure of the present day. So we replaced that data center with a new data center which is tier 3 certified standard, up to the tier 3 standards of the data center. As you all know that there are only 4 tiers, that is from tier 1 to tier 4 as the level of complexity and the facilities which are provided. So we have commissioned it for the tier 3, and the main thing is that we have provided it with all the necessary modern facilities for the data centers, like precision air conditioning, automatic fire suppression system, waterproofing system, rodent system, integrated building management system, and all those systems, and it will be able to cater to the requirement of PRS and ticketing system and other IT based systems of Southern Railway for next 25 to 30 years. So once again, I want to thank SKOCH Foundation for awarding us with this Order of Merit, and congratulations to all other participants. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bansal. It's quite an interesting intervention. Dr. O. Ahmed Rana, Deputy Commissioner from Bandipur.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Team SKOCH, for recognizing our initiative. Hope I am audible.
Yes, you are audible. Please go ahead.
The initiative is about, this is the digital initiative of the District Administration Bandipur, wherein 22 government departments and PRIs have been roped in, and a vibrant index known as Panchayat Development Index has been framed, which actually ranks the Panchayat in various developmental parameters. There are actually 81 developmental indicators on which the monthly ranks are issued for each Panchayat. This initiative has also been awarded in the National E-Governance Award in 24th of its conference. We are highly thankful to the Team SKOCH for recognizing our initiative. This index has actually revolutionized the developmental transition at the Panchayat level. That makes its vibrance more visible. We are achieving the saturation targets more faster. Our schools are now having drinking water facilities, the electricity, the toilet facility. Our health and education parameters are moving very fast. Our district NIC team also provided great support by making a vibrant dashboard that was also applauded across the country in the National E-Governance Award. This is all from District Administration Bandipur. Thank you very much.
Well, congratulations. I've actually been to I've seen a couple of interventions by the district administration in the town.
Thank you.
So that was the announcement of the first round of semi-finalist SKOCH Order of Merit.